Alright, we are here doing another trophy list review, and today we're going to be doing Sapphic Mystery. Not somebody I grabbed from the chat or anything, but just somebody I found on PSN Profiles with a decent amount of platinums, platting everything on the hardest difficulty. So that's an interesting thing to do. A lot of people tend to do this. I'm kind of the opposite on that. I tend to avoid this when I can, because it really can increase your time spent on a game. But yeah, we're going to go through this guy. He has 53 plats, 90% completion rate. That is very good. This guy is pretty committed to... He possibly even made a new account specifically for this. Usually when a person has a completion rate that high, and, you know, he only has 63 games played, it's probably because he has started this account with the idea of going for platinums and doing this idea of the hardest difficulty. But yeah, if you want to see your trophy list reviewed, go ahead and put it down in the comments below. I also have a Discord that will be linked in the description below as well. If you do want to join that, you can put your PSN profile list in there as well, and I will add it to a list, and you will be reviewed in the future. But let's start this guy up. I'm not really expecting any shovelware out of this guy. He only has 53 plats. I mean, I'm going to assume he's doing some good fucking shit here. First thing is 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. I've never actually heard of this before. We're already starting off with a game I've never heard of. It's a 2 out of 10, 35 hours, 50% on PSN profiles. Kind of high. For something that says it takes 35 hours, I'm shocked that it's that high. Not really sure what it is. I like to think that I know quite a bit of games, but already starting off with one I've never heard of. Next we go to Assassin's Creed 2. He's got a 3 out of 10, 30 hours on it. That's what it is. Pretty good game. That's a solid one. And then he's got Assassin's Creed Valhalla following that. That's a grind, man. 100 hours. Good on him to get through that. He even has the 100%, so he's gone for the DLC. Yeah, this guy has grinded. That 100 hours, man, that's probably 200 at least. There's one DLC in this game that is particularly grindy. I'm pretty sure, and it's the Ragnarok one, because it's like a whole-ass game again. He probably took at least 200 hours to get through that. It took him 4 months to do it. He's actually pretty quick at these. A 30-hour plat took him 2 days. 35-hour plat, 4 days. Like, that's pretty solid. He's got the 2 Astrobot games, Astro's Playroom and Astrobot. Took a long time to do both. He kind of just went back over time to do them. And yeah, they're really fun games, man. If you haven't platted Astrobot or Astro's Playroom, you should definitely go do it. Those were some of my early on ones. I guess Astrobot wasn't, but Astro's Playroom was one of my early plats. And kind of hooked me pretty hard on like actually going for platinums, because I think the platinum experience on these games are just so perfectly done. And they should be, because it's made by PlayStation and it's kind of the idea. Yeah, it's only a 2 out of 10, 5 hours as well, so it's not too bad. Glad to see that he went back and cleaned that up, especially Astrobot as well. Batora Lost Haven, no guide for this. Took him 2 days. It's 18%, so it's definitely not any sort of shovelware. I've never heard of it. I have no idea what it is. Cloudpunk, that's a fun one to see. I do have this on my trophy list, but I've yet to go back and get the plat. It took him 2 days to get it at 11%. It's a good game. That's a fun time, so I'm definitely curious what the plat's like. It looks like it's pretty easy. It looks like he started this account sometime in 2024. August, he was going a little crazy, but his account's at least 10 months older than that. So he's got stuff from July, September. Coffee Talk's the next one. He did it in 6 hours and 49 minutes, so it definitely seems like he actually went ahead and enjoyed the game. Probably knew, like, yeah, it's an easy plat. It won't take long anyway. Why not enjoy the story and actually play the video game? I don't really blame him for that at all. I tried to play it all the way through, actually, like, paying attention to the story. But because of the challenge I was doing at the time, I went ahead and just ended up skipping towards the end. The next game he's got is Control. It's 4 to 10, 20 hours. It's a game I gotta go back and get. I'm, like, so fucking close to the plat, but I don't remember what happened. Something happened. Maybe my console died or I just replaced it. I'm not really sure. 4 to 10, 20 hours. He's got the 100% for this as well. He definitely seems like a 100% kind of guy. I'm noticing anything with DLC is done. So if he's going to go for it, he's going to get all the DLC. Next, he's got Crash Bandicoot. 100%. Goddamn. 7 out of 10, 18 hours. Not particularly long, but it is hard. And I'm pretty sure this has some really hard DLC in it as well. So far, he hasn't had anything insanely grindy, but he did do Valhalla, so he had something insanely grindy, just not a ton. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I don't think you have to have your whole trophy list to be like 100, 200 hour plats. Like, dude, enjoy what you want to enjoy. These 20-hour experiences and such, they're great games. So never, you know, steer away from them just because it's not a crazy grind. Next, he's got Crisis Core Final Fantasy, so he's got a Final Fantasy in here. You might have more, but because this starts with Crisis Core, it's in its own spot. It's a 5 out of 10, 40 hours. He got it done in a week. Oh my god. That's actually wild. He must have enjoyed it. I do really want to start doing a bunch of the Final Fantasies, but yeah, they're a little grindy. Honestly, a 5 out of 10, 40 hours, that might be one of the lower end ones. I know there's the original certain amount of Final Fantasies. Those can be easy in the collection, but I'm saying more like these kind of games. Then he's got Deliver Us Mars. That's a pretty solid game, I've heard. I've really only seen people play it. They're doing challenges because it's short. But I've heard good things about it. Deliver Us the Moon, so he did both. Okay. I think I did hear that Deliver Us the Moon was the better one. I do think I at least heard that. And he got them both done in around a week, so he's just taking his time with those two games. Did he do them back to back? He pretty much did. So he got it done on the 31st. Got this one done on the 17th. Okay. So he took like a little tiny break, a few days maybe, and then he went ahead and played that one. Divinity Original Sin. 9 out of 10, 100 hours. Holy shit. That's a big one. 2.3%. That is a crazy plat. Yeah, okay. I did not know Divinity Original Sin was that hard of a plat. That's fucked. And then right underneath that, he's got Downwell, which is also a 9 out of 10, 30 hours. And that's a 2.3%. Both took him around a month. It's kind of fucking insane that a 9 out of 10 that takes 100 hours took him a month, and a 9 out of 10 that takes 30 hours took him a month. And he did them really close to each other. Wow. Okay, he pretty much did those back to back. I mean, if he finished this on August 11th, yeah, he pretty much did September 20th, he pretty much did Divinity Original Sin right after Downwell. That's crazy. I could never, dude. You going from a 9 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10? That's insane. Okay, well, what was he getting next? Dragon Age Inquisition. Are you kidding? 8 out of 10, 100 hours. And he's got the 100%, which is a 1.17% rarity. Holy fuck. 1 month and 1 week. And guess what? Okay, no, it's October 2024. I thought that said October 2025. I was about to say, man. If he did that right after those two, that's crazy. But no, that's still insane. Oh, and something to notice too, Divinity Original Sin takes 2 playthroughs. Oh, that's brutal. A game that's that long and it takes 2 playthroughs, that is rough. And then he also did Dragon Age the Veilguard. He's done all the ones that I guess he can do on PS4. He may not have a PS3, and that's why he hasn't gotten to play the original 2. I can't remember if there's another one outside of Inquisition, Veilguard 1 and 2. I think that's all of them. 3 to 10, 70 hours. Took him a week. That's fucking insane for a grind like that. This guy is efficient, for sure. But I'm sure he enjoys these games. So that's probably a big reason. I mean, yeah, he basically went from Inquisition to the Veilguard pretty shortly after. Probably just did something else in between. Then he's got Dragon Quest Echoes of an Elusive Age. That's a 5 out of 10, 120 hours, and it's somehow still a 13% rarity. That is crazy. Yeah, this guy, I take back what I said. Pretty much right after I said, oh, he doesn't have a ton of long, grindy games. Then he has 100 hours, 70, and 120. Not to mention he also has 2 9 out of 10s and an 8 out of 10. And then he has a 7. I mean, fuck, dude. Some grindy ass trophies on here, and they're not easy at that. I mean, a 5 out of 10 game when it's 120 hours is not easy. That is a fucking rough game to get through. Sure, I'm sure it's fun though. And he's got Final Fantasy VII, 3 to 10, 40 hours. Dude, he gets all these plats in a week. He got a 120-hour grind done in a week and 4 days. What? That's insane. God damn. Then he's got Ghost of Tsushima, 3 to 10, 50 hours. That's a good one. And he got the 100% too, so he went ahead and played the Legends mode. Okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Legends mode. I mean, it goes from a 40% rarity of the plat to a 3% for the 100%. That is a huge gap. A lot of people do not go back and get that, myself included. I will eventually, though. He's got God of War, 4 to 10, 40 hours. We still have yet to see a single game on this platinum list where he hasn't gone and got the DLC. I think this guy gets the DLC when he's going for the plat. I think he gets both done all in one go. God of War Ragnarok, he got the 100% for that as well. 4 to 10, 50 hours. Don't really know how long it would be with the DLC. But yet again, it drops quite a bit from the plat. Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, so he's got a lot of the Sony stuff now. He didn't have a lot of it there for a little bit, but then he's got, 4 in a row. That's a 3 to 10, 35 hours. Pretty simple. He's got the 100% though as well, and that again is a very big gap in the rarity. Lost Soul Aside. Interesting. He's got a 7 to 10, 30 hours, 6.8%. I've heard the game's not great, but I'm sure it's fine. But 3 playthroughs, fuck me, that's rough. 7 out of 10 is not what I expected. And he probably made this, you gotta think about this too, is when you see something like Horizon or God of War, and it says 3 to 10 or 4 to 10, for this guy, it was probably a 7. Because he's playing on the hardest difficulty. God of War with the Valkyries on the hardest difficulty, good fucking luck. That shit is at least a 7, if not higher. This guy's definitely made his life harder, and that's probably why he has way less plats, but at the same time, I'm looking at when he finishes these games, and he gets them done kind of quick. There is God of War that took 3 weeks, so this was probably really hard for him. The Valkyries was insane. I played on the easiest difficulty to get those Valkyries done, and that was not easy. So, I don't even want to think of how bad that'd be on the hardest. Then he's got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Took me a minute. It's a great game, very underrated. I feel like a lot of people do not recognize how good this game is. It's a 3 out of 10, 20 hours, 4 days and 21 hours to get it done. Yeah, that's fair. It's not too long. Yeah, it's a great game. I mean, this guy's trophy list is really good. A bunch of amazing RPGs, just a bunch of amazing games. He is not playing anything like very, very simple that I've seen so far. Like Astro's Playroom, I guess, is the most simple one because it's like a 5-hour plat, but it's not simple at the same time. It's not like you're playing the game because it has an easy plat. You're probably playing the game because it's a fun-ass game. Marvel Spider-Man 2, he got 100% for that as well. God, that rarity is insane, eh? 65%. Took him 8 months and 4 weeks on that one, so he went back to clean it up. He's got the original Mass Effect. Took him a week to get that. 3 to 10, 20 hours. Did not know it was a short one like that. I'm sure Mass Effect 2 and 3 he's got. Mass Effect 2 right there. That's probably a very long one compared to the first. It's a 21% rarity. Mass Effect 2 is 35 hours and Mass Effect 3 is 25. So no, none of them are particularly long, which I'm kind of shocked. The games seem really big in scope, so I figured that they'd be very long grinds, but 20, 35, and 25 hours, you're putting like 100 hours across all 3, that's not bad at all. So he's got all 3 Mass Effects done. Moonlighter. Pretty sure that's by Supergiant Games, the guys who did Hades. I could be crazy on that. Oh, I could be very crazy on that. I think I'm thinking of Bastion for some reason, not Moonlighter. I don't know who Moonlighter's by. It could still be by them, but I don't know. 6 out of 10, 25 hours. He's got the 100%. It's probably fucking even harder for this guy, and he's just out here grinding. Holy fuck, man. This is some great plats. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. That's a 6 out of 10, 35 hours. And he's got the 100%. This guy does not slack off at all, man. This guy gets all the fucking trophies he gets on a game, and that's that. I'm going to go back. I want to see what he doesn't have done. I'm very curious what's going on there. Neo, The World Ends With You. When I first looked at the text, I thought it was Kingdom Hearts. Like, I saw the picture for a moment, I just assumed. I feel like I've heard of this before, but I haven't really looked into it. 4 to 10, 80 hours. Another pretty grindy plat. Even when it's a short ones, they're just amazing games, but these longer ones, yeah, they're fucking grinds. 9 out of 10, 90 hours. He got Ninja Gaiden? Holy shit, okay. This guy's out here getting Ninja Gaiden, bro. When you see a Ninja Gaiden game on the list, it's, you know, oh my god, he's got more. Oh my god, he has more. I'm pretty sure that symbol means Sigma. It's Ninja Gaiden Sigma because it's on PlayStation. That's usually what it's called. I could be crazy though. That could just be a fucking symbol for no good reason. But he's got Ninja Gaiden 2. 10 out of 10, 120 hours. Funny the fuck enough, it is more common than the first one. And it's more common than almost all of his other rare plats. That's insane. A 6.2%. This is some Souls-like shit where the Souls fans make the goddamn hard-ass Souls games common-ass plats. 10 out of 10, 120 hours is just nuts. That's crazy, man. Good on him. That is a crazy plat, and he got it done just in the same amount of time as he did with the first one. 1 month and 4 weeks. Good on him. He did that one pretty recently, too, October 2025. And then he proceeds to get Rayman Legends in the middle of that. He probably did the, he's probably locked out. I'm pretty sure this is the game where you're kind of locked out of the plat because you have to do the dailies or something. Like, there's something about, like, a time-limited thing where you have to go on each day or each week, something like that. I think it's each day. You have to go on, and you can only get so much of something. I think that's how it works. But that would explain why he got that kind of, like, right after this, and it took him 7 months to get it. That's a really rare one. 5 out of 10, 80 hours on that. He got Saints Row 4 re-elected, so I guess like a remaster of this game. He got the 100% on that, of course. 3 to 10, 40 hours. Sea of Stars, he got that. 3 to 10, 40 hours. Does not have the 100%. Interesting. Maybe he just hasn't gotten around to it yet. I'm pretty sure this didn't come out too long ago. But that is the first time we've seen him not have 100% on a trophy list. On a game, sorry, that he's gotten a plat for. That is the first time we've not seen 100%. So that right there alone is taken away. Like, that's 15% off. That's taken away a little bit from his 100% completion. But yeah, I'm sure he'll go back and get that at some point. Next, he's got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That's a 7 out of 10, 60-hour plat. That's not easy, but as you can see, look at this shit. 28%. 28%. This game is not fucking easy at all. But of course, he got it done in a week, because I guess he's just a fucking goat. I don't know. It's insane. Well, good on him, man. He's just fucking killing it. Sonic X Shadows Generations, 4 to 10, 30 hours. Pretty fun game. I haven't gotten around to playing this version of it. I've played a bit of the PS3 one, and it was fun. It was fun enough. But I've heard that the shadow part of this game is really, really fun. So I'm pretty excited to get around to playing this one. It's got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Played it on the hardest difficulty. And Jedi Survivor. Yeah, playing these on the hardest difficulty, it's not fucking easy, man. These are hard-ass games on those boss fights. But 5 days and 8 hours in 1 week and 2 days. I mean, he doesn't make it look hard. When he goes and gets the game done even faster than I would on the easiest, it's kind of fucked. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'll go play Jedi Survivor on the easiest difficulty to get the plat and just have a good time. And he'll still get it done sooner than me. Or quicker than me. That's crazy. You got The Last of Us Part 1 done. That game's really a 6 out of 10? I'm pretty sure you don't have to play on Grounded. So I'm really shocked that that's a 6 out of 10. 60-hour grind. Very common plat. Last of Us Part 2, 3 out of 10, 35 hours. He's got the 100%, which probably has the Grounded involved. Hard-ass game to do. And he also got Last of Us Part 2 remastered, which has 100%. Really? So this has DLC trophies. I'm actually kind of curious what those are. I'll look into that at some point. But I did not know that this had a 100% to it, because it was the remaster. I figured they wouldn't have anything added, but I'll have to look into that for sure. He's got The Wolf Among Us. Great game. It's a 1 out of 10, 10 hours. Sure, it's a very easy plat, and you got it done in a day and 9 hours, but it is a great game. So if you enjoyed it for its game and not enjoyed it for its plat, then good for you, genuinely. Trials of Mana, 2 out of 10, 40 hours. I do have one of the Mana games. I don't know if it's Trials. I think I have like Secret of Mana. I think that's what it's called. That was a fun game. I'll have to look into Trials for sure. He got Unpacking. It's a 1 out of 10, 4 hours. That's a pretty easy plat, and that is kind of where you're playing it for the plat. But I have heard that it's kind of nice, and it's like a fun little cozy game to play through just for one day. Then he's got Watch Dogs. He's got the PS3 and PS4 versions. These are not auto pops for sure. I mean, you can tell by how long it took him to play this. I'm sure he just loves Watch Dogs. I mean, the original Watch Dogs is an amazing game. And he got the 100% for both of them. And yeah, the PS3 one, PS4 one kind of feel different and play different to a degree. And yeah, I mean, I this is something I want to do myself with games, is kind of get the PS3 version and also the PS4 version. It feels different compared to PS4 and PS5. I feel like those are too similar, but PS3 to PS4 is pretty different feeling. Then he's got Watch Dogs 2, 5 out of 10, 30 hours. Got the 100% for that as well. Gotta love the 100% on these. Then he's got Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. He's got the plat, but he's missing 2 trophies. He does not have the 100%. I'm very curious what those are. I did not know that the Wolfenstein 2 even had DLC trophies. 10 out of 10, 50 hours. I can't believe this is still 1.5% when so many people are aware of it now. And they want to go for it. And there's like a million guides out there on how to do it now. So it's like, I don't know. Seeing that it's still 1.5 kind of shocks me. He's got Wolfenstein 2 New Order, Wolfenstein The Old Blood. This guy loves his Wolfenstein. Don't blame him. They are amazing games. And I need to get around to actually getting the plats for some of these. And those are actually his last games. So he's got the series of Watch Dogs and the series of Wolfenstein to end it. Yeah, man, this guy's trophy list is fucking nuts. He really has no filler in here. I mean, Unpacking is still like a really solid game, and it's fun, and it's good, and it's just relaxing. So I don't blame him for playing that at all. And The Wolf Among Us is also just a great game. And then when you look at everything else he has, he just has so many crazy hard and grindy games. And then he also plays them on the hardest difficulty. Rogue Book is his rarest trophy. Yeah, we'll go through this stuff. His trophy cabinet his trophy milestones, and his rarest trophies. So in his trophy cabinet, he puts Downwell, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit Remastered, and completed Ultra Hard for Horizon Forbidden West. That may be a DLC trophy. I would not be surprised if that is. Let's search it up. Yeah, see, there's a 100% trophy list. That's probably what that is. And so he puts it in there. It's the same with me putting Last of Us Grounded in mine, Grounded Plus. So I get wanting to show that off for sure. His rarest trophy, though, is not even something I've seen, a game I've seen on his list. It is Rogue Book, and there's also Solstice. So we're aware of 2 games here that he does not have the plat for. Unless they're just 100% and not a plat, but I'm pretty sure Solstice at least is. So yeah, we'll have to look into Solstice and see what he's missing on there. And Rogue Book, I'm definitely curious if that even has a plat. Let's look at his milestones here. His first trophy was 2 years ago in Astro's Playroom. His first plat was 2 years ago for God of War, so that was his first one. His 10th one was Ghost of Tsushima. His 500th trophy was Abzu. 1000th trophy was a year ago for Crisis Core, and his 20th platinum was a year ago for Fallen Order. His 1300th and 37th trophy was Dragon Quest. 1500th, Last of Us Part 2. 30th platinum was Wolfenstein 2. That's a good one to have in your milestone. 2000th trophy was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. 40th plat was Ninja Gaiden. Fastest plat was Coffee Talk. That's kind of crazy that unpacking did not end up being faster for him. He took 7 hours to get that done, so it's pretty surprising. His 2500th trophy was Moonlighter. It's the 100% trophy too. Probably not the plat, but 2 months ago he earned his 50th plat, and that was Ninja Gaiden 2. Okay. So he's got both Ninja Gaidens as his milestones. That makes me start to kind of think that he's doing it on purpose. He's got some of his hardest plats as his milestones now. In his first 10 and 20, they were definitely not his hardest plats. But 30, 40, and 50, those are some fucking hard ones for sure. So I think he's definitely structuring it now to make sure he plats a game that's genuinely difficult, like really fucking hard, not just playing the hardest difficulty. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what's not 100%ed, not 100% or plat. So right now he's clearly working on Assassin's Creed Shadows. He played it on the 9th of December, so he played it a few days ago, and he is working his way to the plat, and he'll get the 100% quite shortly after as well. He's got 5 trophies left. So that's what he's currently working on. Dark Souls 3 he hasn't played since July of 2024. Damn, did he really back out of Dark Souls 3? To be fair, why is he going for 3 when he doesn't have 1 or 2? I'm very curious on that. God of War Ascension. He has 1 trophy in. Played it in October. It's a 4 to 10 in 10 hours. Bro, go get that. Oh no. Oh, I'm seeing something that'll hurt my soul, dude, if that's the case. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is what it looks like this one is. He played it at the beginning of 2025, and it looks like he's just not really wanting to go back yet. Not sure if he'll go back to it at all. Infamous 2, October 2024, has not touched it since. These are PS3 games, actually, and I don't know if I've noticed, I don't know if I saw a single PS3 plat. Oh wait, yes, Watch Dogs. He had Watch Dogs 1, PS3. He has PS3 plats, but there's a chance he may not be able to play the PS3 games right now. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, because I don't feel like I saw a recent PS3 plat. And here's the one that kind of hurts me. I'm seeing Rogue Book with 2 unobtainable trophies. I'm so worried that those are the ones he's missing. Like, some of the few. We gotta... Oh, yeah. It's the plat and visit every original story event at least once. That is horrible, man. This guy has grinded so much of this game, and he's got so many of the trophies. He's literally so close to the 100%, and his ass is never gonna get it. Oh my god, that's horrible. I'm very curious why this is unobtainable. Did they really make it so it's like, people are already bringing it up 2 years ago. So that definitely makes me wonder if there was just something wrong with it. The game's kind of just been broken ever since launch for getting the plat. Fuck, that's a shame, man. That sucks. I mean, look at the rarity. Some people did get it. It's a .06. What was the stat, actually? How many people had gotten it? 5 fucking people got this plat before it was unobtainable. Wow. That's crazy. Shadow of the Tomb Raider's he has 10 out of the 100 trophies and has not played it in over a year. Maybe he just didn't click with it. I really don't know how to feel, because like, he clearly cares about his percentage. and he tries to like really finish everything he touches, but these are kind of just the games that are not going to be touched by the looks of it for the foreseeable future. But right now he's working on Solstice and he is working on Shadow, so he's doing 2 games at once, and Solstice is a pretty fucking hard one. But yeah, that is the trophy list. Took a little bit to record this. Even though it was just 53 plats, there was a lot to go through, man. There was a lot to unfold, a lot to like really look into. One thing I really just noticed, like he's at 90%, 280 unearned trophies. If he just did Tomb Raider, that's 90 of them gone. So he should definitely look into doing that sometime soon, because that would boost that percentage a lot. That would probably boost him up to almost 95%. But yeah, boys, that's going to do it for the video. Hit thumbs up button if you did enjoy it. If you do want to see your trophy list review, just put it in the comments below or join the Discord linked in the description and you can post it there. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.